All right, let me paint a picture that probably feels way too familiar. It's Friday evening. You've just survived another week. Maybe 45, 50 hours of meetings, emails, and pretending to care about spreadsheets. You're heading home, but honestly, you're not really there. Your body's on autopilot. Your brain checked out somewhere around 3 p.m. And cooking? Forget it. The thought of standing in your kitchen chopping vegetables feels impossible right now. So you do what feels natural. You grab your phone, open that delivery app, and suddenly you're $47 deep on pad thai and spring rolls. You get home, pour yourself something, wine, beer, whatever takes the edge off, and collapse onto the couch to watch something mindless. I deserve this, you tell yourself. I worked hard. And look, maybe you did. But here's the uncomfortable question I want to explore today. What if that meal didn't actually cost you $47? What if, when you factor in everything, your good salary is secretly paying you poverty wages? And I have this annoying habit of picking apart the invisible systems that keep us running in circles. You know that feeling where you're working harder than ever, but your bank account doesn't seem to notice? Yeah, that's what we're diving into. If this resonates with you, drop a like and subscribe, because today we're not discussing stocks or side hustles. We're exposing something sneakier, an accounting trick you're pulling on yourself without even realizing it. We're going to figure out your true hourly wage. Fair warning, this number might sting. Here's the story we've all absorbed since childhood. Your worth equals your salary. You make $62,000 a year. That's about $30 an hour. Respectable, livable, nothing to complain about. But think about this for a second. If I told you about a business bringing in $1 million annually, you'd be impressed, right? But what if their expenses were $1.1 million? That business is drowning. We instinctively understand this for companies. Revenue means nothing without knowing costs. Yet somehow when it comes to our own lives, we only look at the income side. We completely ignore what it costs us to earn that money, and that cost is enormous. Let me walk you through this with a realistic example. We'll call her Maya. Maya earns $30 an hour on paper, solid middle-class income. But before she touches a cent, taxes take their slice. Federal, state, payroll taxes. Suddenly, that $30 becomes roughly $23. Okay, we all expect that part. Now let's look at what nobody talks about. The expenses Maya pays specifically because she has this job. First, there's getting there. Maya drives 25 minutes each way. Gas, insurance, oil changes, tire rotations, parking fees. Conservatively, that's $3,500 to $4,500 annually just to reach the building where she earns money. Then there's looking the part. Maya can't show up in sweatpants. She needs appropriate clothes, occasional dry cleaning, maybe professional haircuts more frequently than she would otherwise. Another expense line item. Next comes the convenience trap, and this one's sneaky. Because Maya's gone from 8 to 6, she grabs lunch out twice a week. She needs that afternoon coffee to survive. She pays someone to walk her dog midday. She buys pre-made meals because she's too drained to cook. None of these expenses would exist without the job. And finally, the recovery tax. This is the one nobody wants to acknowledge. The Friday drinks to decompress. The impulse online shopping after a brutal week. The expensive weekend getaway because you're desperate to feel human again. the subscription services you use to zone out, maybe even therapy to process work stress. We spend money to heal from working. Add all this up: taxes, transportation, appearance, convenience, recovery, and Maya's $62,000 might actually leave her with $32,000 or less in truly discretionary income. But wait, we've only examined half the equation. Hourly wage is money divided by time. And just like we overestimate the money, we massively underestimate the time. Maya's contract says 40 hours weekly. That's fiction. She wakes at 6:15 to shower and get ready. That's 45 minutes of job-related preparation. She commutes 25 minutes there, 25 minutes back. That's almost an hour daily she can't use for anything meaningful. Her lunch break? She's still at the office. She can't nap, can't run errands, can't be with people she loves. That hour belongs to work, even if it's unpaid. She gets home and needs 30 minutes to just decompress, to transition back into being a person, to scroll mindlessly or vent about her day. And let's be honest, she probably checks emails after dinner, thinks about work problems while falling asleep. This is shadow work. Time the job claims but never pays for. When you honestly tally the getting ready, the traveling, the pseudo breaks, the unwinding, the mental preoccupation, Maya isn't giving 40 hours weekly. She's giving 55 or 60. Now let's do the math that changes everything. Take Maya's actual remaining money, around $32,000, and divide by her real hours committed to employment, roughly $3,000 annually. That impressive $30 hourly rate? It's actually closer to $10, maybe $11. In expensive cities with brutal commutes and high-stress roles, some people are genuinely earning $6 or $7 per hour of their life. Meanwhile, the college student working at the local coffee shop, walking to work in a provided apron, leaving the job mentally when their shift ends, might be netting comparable hourly value. This is the trap. You've structured your life like a business with razor-thin margins, where you are the product being sold at near loss. Okay, I realize I've just ruined your weekend, but stay with me, because knowing this changes everything. There's this concept from the classic book Your Money or Your Life that rewires how you see spending once you understand it. Let's say your true hourly rate is $9. You see headphones for $180. The sticker says $180, but your brain should translate, that's 20 hours of my actual life. 20 hours of commuting, office politics, and exhaustion. Would you hand over 20 hours of your existence for those headphones? Suddenly, most purchases fail that test. This calculation also exposes something counterintuitive about career advancement. Picture this. You get promoted. $12,000 raise. Celebration time, right? But now you're expected at every late meeting. Takeout becomes routine because you're never home to cook. You need better clothes for client-facing work. You can't carpool anymore. Second vehicle required. And the stress? You're now booking spa weekends and upgrading vacations just to cope. Run the numbers again. Your actual hourly value might have decreased. You're processing more dollars, but keeping fewer while sacrificing additional life hours. More money, less freedom, worse deal. There's another layer that keeps me up at night. Opportunity cost. Every dollar spent on work-related expenses is a dollar that can't compound for your future. That $6 daily coffee because you're too wiped to make your own? Over 25 years, invested reasonably, that approaches $150,000. You're not buying coffee. You're buying exhaustion relief with your retirement fund. You're drinking your future freedom, one latte at a time. So what do we actually do with this information? I'm not suggesting you quit Monday and build a cabin in the woods. We live in reality. Bills exist, but here's the shift. Stop optimizing for income. Start optimizing for efficiency. Your real hourly wage. Can you negotiate remote work 2 days weekly? You just eliminated commute costs and reclaimed hours without your employer spending extra. Can you meal prep Sundays? You've lowered your cost of goods sold. Can you relocate closer to work? Can you stop performing wealth for colleagues who don't actually care? Every work-related expense you eliminate is pure profit margin on your life. The fundamental change is treating your life like a business you actually want to succeed. Smart businesses don't just chase revenue, they protect margins. Someone earning $95,000 but spending $90,000 and working 60 hours weekly? Fragile, unsustainable, one emergency away from crisis. Someone earning $50,000, spending $25,000, working 35 hours weekly? Robust, wealthy in the ways that matter. Winning. Here's what I want you to do. Not tonight when you're depleted, but this weekend when you're clear-headed. Calculate everything. Commute costs, taxes, work wardrobe, convenience purchases, recovery spending. Be brutally honest. Divide your true net by your true hours. Write that number somewhere. You'll see it constantly. Maybe on your credit card. Maybe your phone lock screen. My real wage, $9.40 per hour. Next time you're about to buy something unnecessary, check that number. Ask yourself, am I trading 5 hours of my life for this? That simple friction will transform your spending more than any app or budget template ever could. We're living in a moment where time is becoming the real currency. People with options are buying time back. Everyone else is selling it for less than it's worth. Don't undersell your existence. Audit ruthlessly. Eliminate the hidden costs bleeding your paycheck dry. Build space between income and expenses, because that gap is where your actual life exists. If this made you see your paycheck differently, send it to someone who looks exhausted. We're all navigating these same traps, but we can calculate our way out. Thanks for being here. See you next time.